Hello everyone, warm greetings from Russia. This is a new collection of cool and new products which will surprise you. Sit back and get ready, let's go! And this is another interesting trick. We show the viewer a glass, a small plate and 2 coins. One coin we put in a plate and cover it with a glass. The second coin we hit the bottom of the glass and it somehow passes through the bottom. There is definitely a catch, but which one? I will tell you at the end of the video. This is a flask for watering flowers. It looks strange, but it works. You need to stuck in the ground flask filled with water and then you notice small bubbles. The water goes into the ground. I stuck the flask in and forgot about watering flowers for a couple of weeks, and I realized that the flower looks better. Gallium is a material with a low melting point, only 30 degrees, so it melts from the heat of hands. It seemed to me extremely interesting. It isn't simple, shiny, metallic and sometimes liquid material. If you show a little creativity, you can create many different interesting things from this metal. For example, a spoon. Just dip it in warm water and it will instantly dissolve. Your friends will be surprised. And this is a backpack with a stabilization system. Such a backpack will not help much on a normal walk, because it doesn't work on magic, but on physics, and it realizes its full potential while running or walking fast. The secret lies in a special spring suspension between the backpack and the bag. Thanks to this, the backpack dampens shocks, which helps to lower the bag less when walking or running. Recently I wanted to embellish my portable computer and I decided to order a cooling fan with lightning and at the same time add a new product to the video. I immediately liked this one. I read most of the reviews and decided to buy and was satisfied with the purchase. The computer looks great on the table and especially in the dark. I really like it when I have something on the table that glows and shimmers with all the colors. And this is a small prototype for the works of Theo Jansen, Windy Walkers. From the name you immediately understand that they move under the influence of the wind, but this miracle is delivered in disassembled form, and it is quite difficult to assemble it. But the process of moving the monster is undoubtedly fascinating. Stores sell many different keyboards: gaming, office, cheap, expensive, wireless. This keyboard is wireless too, but without the keyboard itself at all. It's virtual. The size is small, it works very fast, it accurately detects every click. It works on exceptionally hot and flat surfaces. This is a miniature light. The configuration is modest. The simplest bag contains 2 additional O-rings and a pair of replacement parts. I don't think that this lighter can be called a fashionable tactical title. From the wind it will go out and long burning flame of the part warms up them quickly. But with the main function to light a fire, this baby will cope with a bang. And this is clock on gas discharge lamps. Rather unusual, made very high quality. There is an alarm function and also shows the temperature. It can be measured both indoor and outdoor. For this you need to take the sensor out of the window. The warm multicolored pendant perfectly matches the indicators. Quite an outlandish and beautiful thing. This is a kind of magic mirror. looking into which you can see the interface of the future. It is a surface that can change in 3 dimensions, allowing the user not only to taste the content by touch, but also to shake hands with a person at least on the other side of the earth. How do you think? It's possible to grow crystals? No? In general, you can, and quite simply according to special interactions. You dissolve the chemicals in hot water and let them cool to room temperature. Then you put these crystals in an aqueous solution, and for the next few hours you can watch them begin to grow. In a few days you will be able to see the first results. This is a semi-automatic self-driving bicycle. The term semi-automatic means that the control is still carried out by a person, but remotely. It controls by speed and direction of traffic via a wireless connection using handlebar-mounted mirrors that stream video. It remains to understand who needs such a bike and why, but the idea is interesting. This is a MK3 toy grenade. The kit includes a grenade itself and 50 balls. If the balls get lost, they can be replaced with orbs. At the bottom there is a special compartment where you can load the balls, and then, as with any grenade, you take off the pin, throw it, and boom! Spectacular explosion as in the movies will not be. It is just a toy. Instead, you will see the previously loaded balls flying in different directions. And this is photochromic glasses. I live in such time that it's time to stop being surprised, but I'm still amazed by this property of lenses. Under the rays of the sun they are darkened. From light to black they turn in just 50 seconds. Even in cloudy weather on the street they darken. Some people I know even think I'm changing my glasses. Their set includes a hard case with a cabine, a bag and a wipe cloth. Delivery takes 3 weeks. At the moment you can find many different gadgets, including very strange ones. For example, this one that looks like a pen, but combines 6 items: a normal pen, phone, voice recorder, radio player, camera and flashlight. 2 SIM cards, 60 GB of memory and 4 rods as a gift. Packed well. This is an 8-cylinder Stirling engine that I just couldn't get past, and I think you'll understand after you see how interesting it is. I'll tell you right away that it doesn't look like it usually does. It is made in the form of a mill. The fuel is placed at the bottom, it must be poured into 2 small cones, and then light the wick on both sides. This lens can be called a kind of lens with a focal length of 70 mm. In other words, it zooms the image and attaches to your smartphone. What is it for? For fun, of course. If you spare time, you can just take a lens and see the world from a different angle. It's a gun that shoots rubber bands, something I missed at school. The quality is excellent. It shoots fire and fairly accurately. It's pretty harmless, but it's not worth checking on yourself. Oh, and this is an unusual gadget. It is a small robot artist. With the help of a separate cable, it runs along a vertical surface and applies a drawing. It looks quite attractive and isn't as boring as printing on a 3D printer. The image from the example on the video takes only 50 or 20 minutes, and the most important thing is that the robot can also erase its drawings, so take and change the picture on the wall at least every day. And so, back to our trick. I bet you have already forgotten about it. In fact, at the beginning of the trick, we put not one coin on the plate, but two, and when we hit the bottom of the glass with the third coin, the ones in the glass jump up, and of course the third coin must be hidden unnoticed. And that's all. Could you repeat it? Write in the comment which product you like the most. Let's discuss it together. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want such videos to come out more often. Have a nice day!